How we doing, folks? Hope we're well. Where's all our cameras gone? Hang on. We got no cameras. We got no cameras. Things are broken already. Let's get into this. Why is that doing that? One, first of all, that shouldn't do that. Second of all, well, it's Friday morning. What do you expect? What do you expect? Let's do that first of all. Then we'll do that. Then we'll figure out where our cameras are going. Why have we got no cameras? How are we doing? We well? Let's just see if the software wants to play ball. All right, that's better. We good? It's working now, isn't it? Good. Got 3 cameras? Cool. Good. It's Friday. And you know what? I think today is the day that we I think today is we're going to do 3K. I genuinely think we're going to do 3K today. Be mad if we do. Let's get some chat open. I'm good. I had difficulty sleeping last night. I'll be honest with you, it's quite hot. Quite hot in the UK. We are just to open a couple of things. We are back at Nürburgring, but we're not in the Cup car first thing.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
We're not in the Cup car. We're in the Proto GT. We're going to do the 10:45 Proto GT race. I'm a bit croaky. Give me on the croakiness. We'll get some stuff up now. Hang on a second. I will just change some stuff out. Let's go to split track. Push to talk off. Minimize that. My mind defender, Kev. Yeah, we can remove that now. Yeah, do that as well. And, what's the stream title saying? What does the stream title say? Because I changed the stream title. Is everything hit 3K today? Porsche Cup. Oh, it didn't change on the top of the tick. Right. Thank you for the heads up. We'll change it. It didn't change on the Twitch, sorry. It didn't. I didn't put it in. Obviously didn't save it. Let's do that. Delete that. And then we will we'll edit that and we will grab. Good morning, how are you? Just give me 2 seconds.
Morning.
I will be with you. You well?
Here are you?
Yeah, I was great, and I thought I was all set up and ready. I was up and ready to meet today, and I thought I was all ready to go, but Twitch didn't save the title. It didn't like the title. Okay, we got it.
Hello.
Let's get this. Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah. You saw I posted we are on the lobby channel, not the subscriber channel.
We are in the lobby channel at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
The lobby channel. Right. Just give me 2 seconds here now, and I will just trying to get some overlays going. I was all, you know, when you think, okay, I'm ready to go, and then you find out that you're not.
Yeah. I have a very soft, sleepy, chillaxed day today. It's my last day on summer vacation.
The track temp is 35 Celsius. The air temp is 21.
And also, yesterday I did 2 hours outside gardening stuff.
Oh!
29, 30 degree in the shadow, so I'm a little bit tired today.
A bit tired, I bet.
Yeah.
Right. We are in P5 of 6 in the Proto GT at Nürburgring. I don't think Josh Corner has left this server overnight. I think he's basically been in here all night.
Yeah, I saw him when I woke up temporarily, very early. So, but by the way, sorry I left a little bit quick in the fun race. Free car,
good, my friend. It's all good.
Yeah. I felt it was a little bit too much demolition derby, and me so tired. I wasn't.
No, I get it.
Right lane.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Just let me address Josh. Yes, I'm good, mate. First race of the day for me too. We might make 3K today. Today might be my first 3K day.
Safety car speed is 85
So, Kev,
kilometers
good
per
luck.
hour.
Very much good
Need to
luck.
catch car number 3.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm a bit too sleepy, so I couldn't do this right now.
Catch up to car number 3.
Yeah. I have my whiskey voice. That's
Your
how
whiskey voice on.
hard I have been sleeping. But mind you, I also drank whiskey yesterday, so yeah.
Right, let's just I hear Charlie's in here as well. Morning, Charlie. Right, focus, focus, focus. I do have an air conditioning. Hang on a second. Let's get the aircon on. Good luck, everyone.
Catch up to car number 3.
P5. Let's hit it hard. Here we go.
Okay, Billy, stay calm. Focus.
Old tires.
Green, green, green. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
This is 4 laps.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Don't need to create miracles on the first 2 corners.
The next car is Florian, B license.
By the way, Kev,
Yes.
I noticed one thing that one humorous
says he's got
comedy
big
group I'm
shoulders in
following
front.
is actually Irish.
Ah, well, we do get around. Morning, GCK.
Yeah.
How's it going? Hope you're well.
The group's name is Foil Arms and Hogs.
Yeah, I know Falls on Arms and Hogs.
They are really funny.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Right, let's tuck in, see what we can get out of this. Hey Ryan, thanks for liking live. Appreciate it, mate. Managed to catch that little skid down into Hatzenbach.
One of those funny bits they did was they were entering Sweden and had to be up to knowledge in Swedish.
Yeah, I've seen that. The interviews on the way into the country.
Yeah, that was really funny for Sweden. Really funny.
The gap behind is now 1.4.
Right, 1, 2, 3 is getting away from me. We need to focus now.
Go, go, go. Total, total, total.
Always wary now. Since that accident the other day, I'm very wary of going through Hatzenbach too fast. to add now forced.
I wish I was fast in this car also.
Just a bit of practice.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
fast
I
on the
know.
roads.
I know. I'm consistent driving. I'm not fast. But yeah, those people are doing low 7s. Yeah. My best is low 19.
Reverse siphon, heading down towards Broadside. A little bit of a wiggle. Hey Dean, hey Jaden, hope you're well.
The gap ahead is now 3.3 seconds. If
A little bit seconds to the car in front.
Via siphon.
Car behind us has gone off.
What's the fastest time you've done over one lap here with the HPD?
I don't know if I'm honest with you. I tend not to keep a track of times.
Ah, okay. Well, I saw you did a low 718.
Yeah, I think there's... Yeah. Just tried to give it my best more than anything else.
Yeah. I had earlier this week. I had a really fun battle with a Spaniard guy, 2.9k guy, and some of my friends, English friends, couldn't help themselves because he was chasing me over 2 laps. So on the 3rd lap of 4, they said his name was Fernando. He said, "Thomas, Fernando is quicker than you," and I almost wrecked myself laughing.
Yeah. Come on. Hey, back this up, y'all. Remember, today is my last day on the talk for a while.
The gap to Florian ahead is increasing. It's now 6.1.
1st of August tomorrow.
1st of August already, yeah.
That's gonna be, yeah.
They're gone. They're out of sight. Didn't stick with them long enough, quick enough. We'll get some safety rating. We're going to lose some iRacing by the looks of things. Not a lot. Time for tea. We'll see them battling ahead.
Those guys in front of you might be the ones that are doing 702, 703 at times.
Okay, Millie, the next car is Ray, and their rating is 3.5.
That's good to hear that, Factus. Graphics and sound are a bit better over there.
The gap to P4 ahead is now 6.7.
Factus has moved over to the purple channel already. Preparation for Monday. Yeah, we're now running 1440p on the red and the purple channel. We've upped the resolution. Can you imagine driving this thing around here?
Driving this car in real life, that would be scary.
Like I get told by GT3 drivers all the time that they thought the Cup car was scary until they got into the 911 GT3. Can you imagine what level up this would be in real life?
The gap to Ray in front is now 7.0 seconds.
7 seconds to car in front. We won our last race when we raced against them yesterday. 3.5k. Thanks for liking the live. I do appreciate it. Hey, Ross. Here you go. Laurie, thanks for joining. I'm good, Ross. I think today is the day I'm going to make the 3K. In nearly 9 years, I've never been to 3,000 iRacing. Definitely doesn't help when we stream. So I'm looking forward to it. We're at 2,800 at the moment.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 7.7.
I decided to do this race. Because it's only on every 2 hours. Morning, Mumba. Yeah, that's kind of where I've been before, Ross. Up as far as 2.6, 2.7, 2.8. The week would change. A week of Porsche Cup and Hungaroring or something would knock me back to 2K. Defender Kev says I'm jinxing it. Uh, 2,800, Lewis. That's the highest I've been, 2,800. What car is this? This is the Acura from about 2010, the HBDX. I've never got to 29,999. It's great fun to drive. It's hang on for dear life. It's got a very
P4 ahead is now 8.0.
it's got a very fine line of braking point. You'll push it and it will hold on, and then suddenly you're on your own. Managed to catch it a few times. My Nordschleifer record. Real life or in the sim? Real life in a little 230 brake hatchback, about 826. I stopped timing then. Timing in real life is dangerous. In the sim, it just depends on the car. In the Cup car at the moment, for example, with a fixed setup, we're doing 639s. But you kind of got to give me a parameter, because if you're comparing iRacing to ACC or a Cup car to a LMP car, or it's different, right? I think we were doing 715 in this yesterday. This is VLN rather than Nordschleife.
The gap to Ray ahead is increasing. It's now 9.07.
I did Citroen C1s. Did Citroen C1s in real life. But I did track days here for 20 odd years before getting into racing. Got a couple of fairly nippy motors sitting in the garage. One of them being the Megane R26R, which just feels so planted here. Just the right amount of power and weight. Thanks, EVT. Good morning, I hope you're well. Kinda hoping I get to 3K today.
Careful.
Yeah, my first race I ever did was a 24-hour at Silverstone. That was a bit of a baptism of fire. Right, we have 13 minutes left of the race. Remember, today is my last day on the TikTok. We're going to give TikTok a little bit of a summer break, I think. But we're on the other two channels. We're on the purple channel and the red channel. If you want to come over to Twitch or YouTube, we'd love to have you over there. We've got the Discord channel as well. Nearly 1,000 members in there. You're on Monza later. I'm going to do a bit of Monza later on as well. That will get rid of my 3K iRacing, that's for sure. So you wouldn't know this, EBT, but I'm anti-McLaren.
In front is now 9.5. All right,
7:10 for Florian. Wow.
Got plenty of fuel. 2 to go. That lap was at 7:17.2.
This is iRacing, Luke, yeah. Go do some Porsche Cup after this. Actually, we might have to do something else in between. This might put us out of sync for the 12 o'clock. Why do I not like McLarens? I don't like McLaren cars as a company. I find they're very disingenuous and I find their products are very unreliable. I treat them with the same contempt as I do JLR.
Florian, B license.
I do believe that Mumba knows it. I believe McLaren should be sold on a fire extinguisher, yes. And a lifetime of AA recovery.
GCK24NEWME says, why not try the Cup cars at Catalunya?
Because I'm trying to get to 3K, not lose 3K. Timo, this is the Honda. This is the Acura HBDX.
Gap to Florian ahead is increasing. It's now 9.6.
Oh, that's the fact is that's the light bit of it. Yeah, you would like I know
GCK24NEWME says, is it that bad or you don't like the track?
No, it's not bad. Catalunya can be a very costly track for Cup car racing. I know quite a few McLaren owners, and I don't think I know one of them that hasn't had a problem from day one. Which is not the way you want to sell a £300,000 car, right?
GCK24NEWME says, I was practicing it, glad you have said.
Yes, Barcelona is a great track. but generally, historically, Cup cars being very crashy
The
there.
gap to Florian ahead is now 9.9.
Is this faster than the GTP? I don't really know because I don't really drive the GTPs. It wouldn't be faster today than a GTP now. Hey Lord, hope you well. I pick up a bit of safety for this race if we're lucky. What's the weather like where you guys are? This is prototype, Finn. So this is the Proto GT series. Down the road to me is 21 degrees. It's a lot hotter than 21 degrees here.
GCK24NEWME says it's sunny today, but lots of cloud and knots. MK11 says cold, but not cold enough to have a beer.
$23 degrees in Sussex. Definitely feels hotter than that here. We'll have a look in a minute, but I hazard to guess 26 degrees.
The gap to Florian ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Very humid in the Midlands. It is very humid in the Midlands. It's the weekend, though. Push, 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 push. Hey, Galactic, hope you're well. Grinding the IR nodes, yeah. You're free at 5 o'clock.
The gap in front is now 12 seconds. Fastest lap for Jans, 7:05.
Is that what you said, EBT? You're free at 5 o'clock? Might set up an evening race then. Bit of Monza in the Cup car. Last lap. Morning, Sadie.
One more lap to go.
Remember, today is the last day on the TikTok for a while. Yeah. We'll focus on the red and the purple for a bit. Pro Ben, thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Well, we need to grow the red channel and the purple channel. And I don't think we can do that with TikTok involved.
Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
Well, it's my biggest followers. It's 13,500 followers on TikTok. Hey, Rob. But in 2.5 years, we need to start growing YouTube and Twitch. Start creating the offline content. We're lining up the podcasts as we speak, which will mean a little bit more off time. I have 3 full 27-inch 1440p Pro. Not full HD, 1440s. 2560 by 1440. And then a 4th monitor up top, which is 1600 by 1200. Am I using the VLN setup on this, Frisky? I'm using a Proto GT setup I was given. Yeah, get into the old pod, the old podcast. It's there on YouTube. These are the old open-top LMPs. Yes, Dr. Dib. I think they actually count as LMP2s.
Florian, ahead is now 12 seconds.
Missed that. You need to get triples. You're about to offer to send me what? Oh, the BLN setup. I'll take it. Send it to me. Stick it in the Discord. I think this one has too much wing. Whiskey Frog says hello, Josh. I said, Frisky Frog says hello.
Incident in Star Striker. Looks like it's Ray. The gap in front is now 15 seconds.
Get back to work. Leave me on the background. Yeah, the version I've got, this setup is from Proto GT's Discord. Why stop TikTok? The lack of integration of chat means that I have to have a separate window open for it. And others don't know who I'm talking to and when I'm talking because they can't see the text. And ultimately, it's kind of gatekeeping some users over there rather than moving across. So at the risk of losing some people, I'd have to say, look.
The gap to Florian in front is now 16 seconds.
Thank you very much, Sadie. Doesn't earn me any money. Make about $12 a month out of TikTok. It is mental indeed.
Jans is the winner.
Well done. Sadly, I was also ran in that, but it was 0x all the way, so. It probably is a reason why the big streamers don't do TikTok.
Okay,
And then
the next car is Ray. Their rating is 3.5.
I've had occasions where I've been on TikTok nearly 3 years. I'm part of the TikTok creator network and all that sort of stuff, but they'll say, "Oh, sorry, we've rescinded your audience's access to this because your content isn't original." And when I look back, I think on one occasion I showed a photo I took.
E5. Well done, mate. Good finish.
So I just can't be bothered playing the games. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a rest.
That's the end of the session.
If it's not earning me money, I need to earn money. I need to do this for a living. This isn't me sitting down having a few hours in a day because I've got nothing else to do. This is me trying to stream for a living. I'm not gonna BS you guys. Yeah, £12. £12. I think I get $12 every month. And look, I get it. It's changed into a different business place now. It's changed into a do you want to sell kit? Hey Siri, what's the temperature in Silverstone? Feels hotter in here. It's 20 degrees in Silverstone. And Rory Alexander has just gone to 450,000 followers. 450,000. Last time I spoke to Rory in January, he was at 150,000 followers or thereabouts, 160,000 followers on YouTube. YouTube wants to do verticals. They want to do shorts. I probably need to make more offline content. It does feel hotter. Probably need to make more offline content. We are lining up podcasts. We're working on that at the moment. I've got somebody who's going to come in and help me. We're going to give him a section. He does a podcast on mental health. We're going to give him a section inside the Discord as well, so that we can have a chat in there, and you can go to car meets in the UK and stuff. But he's also going to help me with some of the background work, because it's quite hard to do the podcast on your own. Not exactly as Rob says, I need videos. Not necessarily, I can sit in front of the camera and talk in a podcast, a natural environment, and have a chat with somebody, that'll be fine. It's setting it up. We went and did a test run on Wednesday. Took us an hour and a half to set up. Took an hour and a half to set it up. Need some mods. Need some moderators to manage Twitch and YouTube. We need somebody who understands how Twitch works so that we can set it up properly. Because my Twitch isn't set up properly at the moment. Galactic says he feels like I stream too much. I dilute myself with that amount of content. Probably do. Hey, Twiggy. Hey, Marshall. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I probably do. You're probably not wrong. Right, where is an IMSA race? We have IMSA, let's just have a look at the let's put it down here so you guys can see. Let's have a look at the official timings. I appreciate it, Sadie. I really do. And I will call on your help. Definitely. We need some people just to moderate and stuff. There's nobody that, I don't have a team Need to build a team. Need to have a chat with Rob and get some advice from him. I know Rob has worked with some other streamers and probably can share a lot of knowledge without doing an awful lot of, without burdening him too much, if you follow me. Yeah, let's have a look at Race Guide. You've been streaming over 10 years. Wow. I'm a novice. I'm coming up on 3. Do I stream? I like to stream rather than make video content because I'm more comfortable chatting to the camera and ad-libbing. I really struggle. Like, I've got 2 announcements to make at the moment, and I still, like, I've had them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I still haven't made the video announcements because it's video. You know, Marshall ran P-Cup last night, qualified in P6, lap 2, lap 2 and a guy in 3 spins and sits in the middle of the track. Oh no. It's time to move around and decides to throw it in reverse across the track. Yeah. So if we do this IMSA race, that goes to 1:45. We're half an hour out. Ooh. If we do that until 12:20, where does that leave us on the next IMSA race? Where does that leave us on the next IMSA race? Uh, 12:45. Is that fixed? It is. I think that's what we do. Hey, Josh. Well done, yes, in the last race, Josh. Just left me behind. Biggest thing is put videos out on your off days. YouTube will either push your vid or your stream, but not at the same time. I didn't know that. The worst this week has been the worst in your life. Brief 6-month career on. Oh no. Annoyingly hard pushes streams to new viewers, but if they watch a video, then bam, it's there. Hi Kev. Sorry I haven't been tuning in. Life's been a bit busy. Hey Anthony, dude. Life is life, dude. You do you. It's all good. We're here when you need us. Know that from Monday, we're only on 2 streams though. We're going to concentrate on the purple and the red from Monday. So we'd love to see you over there. And get involved in the Discord. Drop in anytime you want. That's what we're here for. Thanks, Sadie. Appreciate it. Josh is working. What are you working on, Josh? Video or stills? Editing a wedding album. Nope. 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 You're a better man than I am. You're a better man than I am. You are better. You are. Nope. No way. Nope. 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 Wedding albums? Nope. You know what they say. I'm sure you do. Hell hath no fury like a bride scorned. Hey, Kev. What? Do you want to go out tomorrow morning at 3:00 in the morning and stand on, I don't know, Flan's Garden in the pouring rain in the dead of night and hopefully shoot through that pouring rain with no lights, no assistance to catch that team car flying? We want it flying. We don't want it just going over the top of Flan's Garden. We want 4 wheels off the ground. You might die in the process. Great, I'm in. Hey, Kev, do you want to shoot a wedding? I'm out. Oh, never had a bridezilla. Nor do you know something? Do you know something? I've never had a bridezilla. Do you know why? Because I only ever did one wedding, And it was my brother-in-law's. Nope. No. You, sir. I tip my cap. You, sir, are a better man than I. You, sir, are a better man than I. 11 hours after you're on your feet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like a Nürburgring, a 24-hour weekend is 46 hours without sleep. I'll take that. I'll take that. I've got a wedding. I'm a best man at a wedding in 2 weeks' time. And he knows I used to do photography. So he was like, do you want to do any pictures? I was like, He's like, no. He said, I've got a wedding photographer coming. They're coming over from Gloucester for it. $7,500 for the wedding photographer. I got a wedding photographer, husband and wife team. I was like, I could have painted this story. Husband and wife's team, they're coming over to do the shooting, do the photography. But maybe you'd like to bring a camera and just do a couple. No, I wouldn't. No. Yeah, $7,500. Can gladly talk to you offline. $7,500. And if I'm honest with you, your typical hay bay yellow lighting. Hay bay yellow lighting with leaking light on the edges and really, really piercing whites. So the the clarity turned up. Yeah. Copy, paste, profile, paste. Yeah. Whites and blues and yellows. You know what I mean? Like cold whites. What are they? 5,200 or so, whatever it is. No, it'd be the other way, wouldn't it? It'd be 6,600. Sorry, what I'm thinking. Kelvin scale's wrong. 6,600, 6,700 whites. And then like straw hay bale kind of yellow light tints to the light. The brilliance turned up. Desaturated blacks. For that Insta look. Desaturated blacks. Blue whites. Beyond natural daylight white. And then just throw in a sun flare. You know what I mean? Not a direct, you don't want anything too sharp. You just want that haze, that sun flare haze. Where's that? Hang on a second. Where's that profile? Sun flare haze. Copy, paste. Select all, copy, paste. Crop. A little bit of vignette. Oh, throw white vignette in there while you're at it. You're definitely in my PTSD. iPhone blue skies, yes. Remove background. Morning, Simon. Hope you well. $7,500. $7,500. I will I'll shoot you the details. You can have a look. And then my guy says to them, if you just want to give me like 30 shots. Great. Can't make it up. Husband and wife team out at Gloucester. Weddings. Just triggered me now, Josh. Thanks. Weddings. Do you want to go stand in the pit lane? Nearly get run over? Or do you want to do a wedding? Pit lane. You know what? To be fair, I just I never got into it. It just scared the hell out of me. I did my brother-in-law's and I'll tell you this story. I did my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law's wedding, and his wife is in a wheelchair. And a friend of mine that did motorsport did weddings as well. And he's like, Kev, you've got this, you've got this, it's fine. And I went down to the wedding and I went to see the priest, and he was like, oh, you're wearing shoes. Yeah. It's like I was wearing like dress shoes. Because I was in the wedding. Oh, you're wearing shoes? Yeah. Oh, you'd need to take your shoes off. Okay. Because it's very loud and echoey. Okay. So have you got a silent shutter? I was like, you've been down this road before. Yes, I have a silent shutter. Yeah, you could do that as well. So I kind of ran around trying to get what I could. Never done a wedding before. Came out, went home, had some stuff to process. Went to the race of the weekend, and my wedding photographer friend said, how'd you get on the wedding? I said, I think I did all right. Did you do them looking over the shoulder as they walk back out the door? It's like, well, she was in a wheelchair. Like, how are you doing that one? Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Did you do them doing this? No. Did you do them doing that? No, that was a good one. I didn't think of that. Did you get her getting out of the car? Well, getting out of the car is kind of difficult. It's not going to really run right. And he was like, yeah. How'd it go for you? I was like, I hated it. Like, yeah. That was the one and only one that I've ever done. I said, I'm never doing it. Never doing it. I would rather have a car come fly at me. I would rather have a car come fly at me. I gave it a crack, and you know what? They were delighted with the photos. I hated them. I hated each and every photo I took, and they were delighted because it's probably like if I pulled you into motorsport photography for the first time. You know, if I dropped you off at Nürburgring for the 24-hour and said, "Right, see how you get on." Oh no, you wouldn't be booking me for mine. The photographer that did your wedding thought you were joking when he insisted you took a picture of just you. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, it's, it's like going to a new track. It just, for me at least, it takes time to learn, right? It takes time to learn. It takes time to settle in and get your comfort space. I can turn up like today, and I haven't shot at Nürburgring since 2022. And I know today I could pull up at Nürburgring today and pull 100 keepers out of an afternoon. So we could put something together. Hey, Les, how's it going? I could put a portfolio together out of 100 shots at Nürburgring. And I could give a client what they wanted in an afternoon at Nürburgring. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm shooting. I can see the shot on my head. Yeah, as I'm sure Josh can.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Panino got 5 races in a row destroyed. I'm hoping to get to 3K in this. Yeah, see, to be fair, Josh, that's the thing as well. I did do dock shoots, but the challenge you have is either depending on who your customer is, teams want dock shoots, drivers want track work.
says, what's your IR now?
What's my IR now? 2,800. And safety rating's 4.9. You can do a 640, not better. At a push, I'm 639, Tonino. Yeah, we've done some garage work and some stuff like that. But when you're a one-man band, they want a spread of everything. I did touring car for a client, and he was like, "Can you go out to Donington? Can you go down onto Craners and get me some shots going through Craners for my sponsors?" Like, yeah, sure, no problem. And his first race, I think he came 3rd, and he was like, "Did you get the podium?" Dude, I was walking back from Craners. I had to tap a friend of mine up to see if he had podium shots. Like, oh, didn't you get the podium? It's like, 20-minute race.
Charlie0481 says, I need to go to a race with my Sony.
Yeah, you should go to a race with your Sony. Yeah, BTC is unreal for fans. 30 quid ticket, pit pass included, go where you want. It's not really that great. It's 85 quid for the weekend at Nürburgring.
Charlie0481 says should be going TBTCC.
So it does actually make it, yeah. BTC starts to look expensive at 30 quid. When you think it's 85 quid for a weekend or 100 I think it might have gone up. It might be 100 euros now for the weekend pass. And the only place that doesn't get you is into the garages. Pablito got thrown into top split 2.6k. He did well.
Charlie0481 says then you have British GT.
Yes, British GT too. Used to shoot that.
7th exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve it.
I think in defense to Silverstone, their pricing is dictated by F1, right? It would be interesting to see what this year's profits were for Silverstone. And how much their cost for F1 was. Well, I remember a couple of years ago, and we're probably going back pre-COVID, so maybe 10 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago. I remember them saying that if they didn't do F1, they would have made profit, but because they did F1, they lost money. Crazy, right? £150 for the car park. £8.50 for the ice cream.
Charlie0481 says the only other place that can realistically host the F1 is Donny.
The F1 can't, Donny can't host the F1. Not at all.
Red and yellow flag for debris.
Not at all. Press office isn't big enough. The access to the track isn't wide enough. Car parking isn't substantial enough.
The leader has just
Facilities inside the circuit aren't good enough.
4 seconds.
Crack on, dude.
Charlie0481 says at least it will stay as my humble track.
It's a great track. Donington's a great track. But there's no way it could host something like F1. I think if they were to move away from Silverstone, they would probably look to build a new track.
Charlie0481 says I am lucky to have it down the road from me.
How can you get to Discord link? Very easy to, you know. You go to my bio, trying to get to 3K, see me not. If you go to my bio or go to my website, BillyOirish.com, mostly spanking people in the car all this week, yeah. Trying to stay out of trouble. That doesn't bode well, does it?
Charlie0481 says this is a sad day for the Irish TikTok.
Yeah, but it's that or I start selling you jet washers. Or leaf blowers. We'll still post content to it.
Charlie0481 says I had a thought for you, Kev.
You love Donington apart from all the logistics. Yeah, no, it's nowhere near suitable for a car, for modern cars. Nowhere near suitable. Give me 2 seconds.
Charlie0481 says, why don't you start selling merch on TikTok?
Why don't I start selling? Might do. We might do. Merch is coming. We're working on merch at the moment. We are working on merch at the moment. I think I've shown you a couple of the trial runs we've done.
Charlie0481 says, and therefore you can stay on TikTok.
It's the hassle of TikTok. It's not just the income. It's the hassle, Charlie. It's the without the text to speech, people can't see it on stream. The text doesn't come up on stream. It doesn't integrate with the other platforms. It's not that I'm leaving. We're just going to give it a break. We'll still post offline content to TikTok. So we'll post shorts, we'll post links to the podcast and stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Charlie0481 says, yeah, I've got nothing wrong with you having a break, just thinking of others.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Charlie. I hear you. They did. I was here when they ran the BMW round. And I was here when Schumacher went round. But they were deliberately lifting and coasting at certain areas, and they jacked the cars up. It was display laps. To be honest with you, I've often wondered, is a modern GT3 car as fast around here as the Formula 1 cars were in the 70s?
41.
That makes sense? Hey, Mr. Town Instructor, how's it going? Hope you're well. Charlie, it's more to grow the other channels than anything wrong with TikTok. It's more to spend time focusing on the other channels. That's where the growth is. I really do like the new limiter.
There's traffic behind, take care. Disengage limiter. Please, Billy. Cold tyres all round.
No, like you got to remember, there's a minimum ride height now on the GT3 cars, is 70 mil.
Slippy surface flags out.
Kind of worried. I didn't expect to do that. 5 minutes to go racing. Hey, Mr. Waters. Yes, they did weigh nothing compared to GT3, but I think with the downforce GT3s now have. Get mad. Hey, AJ. I did figure it out. It should be working now. It's working now, yeah? I did figure it out. When we took the camera to do the dry run of the podcast, we changed the HDMI output. And when you change the HDMI out to combined, it times out after 35 minutes. Can't remember if we've asked before, but is your haptic seat settings on Discord? No, but they will be. Let's do that. Hey, Big Tiny Racer, how's it going? Hope you well. You're on your way to Belgium. Whereabouts in Belgium are you going? Roughly, not. I will be staying at. My door number is. Where are you heading in Belgium? You know, a really good chocolatier in Bruges. Really good. You want to impress the wife? Really good. Hasselt. I don't think I've been up that far. You driving or flying? See, to me, I'd always drive to Belgium. Train across to Calais, and then I'd drive the rest of the way. We're driving to Frankfurt in October for the Sim Expo. Morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. We're going racing in a minute. I'm rolling around, warming the tires.
Fastest lap for Dreyer, 6:14.6. Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
You're only an hour from Spa. I like Belgium. Right, let's go. I'm a bit nervous about this. A little bit nervous about this. Yeah, I really liked Maastricht. I really like Maastricht. Beautiful city. Didn't like the car, though. It didn't seem like a car-friendly city. Great car parks. Always rate a city on it. How good is its car parks? Great car parks. You know, I didn't know who Tupac was until he died. Hey, Faris. Right. Maastricht, you do on foot or bike? Yeah. Yeah. But I was there with the car. Great underground car parks. Like Bruges. Bruges has great underground car parks. Let's get into warm-up. Yes, love a Q park. I love a Q park.
The exit looks clear.
Trentfield 3K, oh my god. I know a really good restaurant in Maastricht.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Really, really good Italian. Family run Italian.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 31 Celsius.
If you drop me a ping. Amazing food. I mean, like, really amazing food. Later, big tiny racer. Backwards. You order a Monza R21. That'll be a huge upgrade. Welcome to the real world. Let us know when you get it. Get into our Discord channel. We'll get you some settings for it. Thanks, big tiny racer. Drop me a DM. Appreciate it. I'm rooting for me too. Safe travels, my friend. Thing is, when you go that far into Belgium, surely you're just like an hour and a half from going to Nürburgring, right? Like, not wanting to put ideas in your head. Cheeky lap. I know a good steakhouse at Nürburgring. Darling, should we go for dinner?
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
We used to go to Nürburgring for steak when we were at Spa. Never been to Oh my god. The man's 50 minutes from Spa and he's never been to Nürburgring. Come on! It's an hour from Spa to Nürburgring. Because I never got to 3K racing there. Right, 1 minute we go racing. We're going to start in P13. Unlucky for some. We're just practicing at the moment, Zhao. This is just warm up. We're going to start in P13. "30 seconds to go racing." Yeah, P13 for Friday. Thanks, Ollie. Chat's open if you want to join me, Ollie. P13 on Friday. Let's go to Grid.
3 laps. Strength of field is 3,000. Okay, Billy. Our pace should be okay. We're aiming for around
Top split.
14.
We're in P13. I love Jim. I really do love Jim's optimism. We're in P13. We think he should end up in P14. Thanks, Jim. Like, I don't know what I'd do without you. Let's get this one on the books. Let's get this one on the books. Thanks, Factus. First cup race of the day.
Rolling start. Get ready. We need to follow car number 14 in the right column.
Dial in a little rear bias. Oh, we got a
We need to
blinker in
catch up
front
to
of
car
us.
number 14.
Sean, you're blinking just an
Safety
FYI.
car speed is 83 kilometers per hour. You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Come over anymore, you'll run me off the road.
ready, mate. It's hammer time. Go. Track temperature is increasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
Right, we backed out just to let them sort themselves out.
The car in front of us is Ivan, B license. Start's okay. We're still in good shape here.
Hi, Ivan.
There's an incident in. We think it might be Ivan. Okay, Billy, the next car is Zon. Their rating is 1.0.
Okay. He did nearly hold it, yes.
Car left, clear left.
Fortunately, make them do the work.
Watching these two cars for an accident. Woo! Thanks for liking the live. Hey, Daniel.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Yes, this track is just epic.
The gap to Montero ahead is increasing. It's now 0.7. The next car is Montero, B license.
Gotta wait for the opportunity, really, haven't they? Out of Eichbach over the curb, down into Flansgarten. Flansgarten 2. Into Stefan Bellafes's. Accident ahead.
There's an incident in Stefan Bellafes.
Watch for the rejoin. Out of Schwalbenschwanz into Kleine Carousel. Little lift for Gangelkopf. Tucked in behind him for the Dottinger Ho.
Okay, Billy, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
The guy in front is Zong. Their rating is 4.0. P12. 2 laps remaining.
Let's go. He wasn't happy about that, was he? Hey, Buster. I've done a few years driving around here in real life, Buster. Like 20. Thanks, Connor. Hey, Simon.
The gap to Zong ahead is now 1.1 seconds. The track temps increasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Damn it. Oh, we didn't want that to happen.
All right, Billy. The next car is Montero, B license.
I get to pass the guy again, yeah. I just stayed on the gears too long. Came down a gear too quickly. Joshua, thanks for following. Remember, as of Monday, we're down to 2 channels, not 3 streaming channels.
E14 behind is increasing. It's now 2.4.
So we'll only be streaming on the purple and the red on Monday. Lingrafa, thanks very much for following, appreciate it. So we're currently streaming on 3, and on Monday we're streaming on 2. We'll post content to TikTok. Hey, Raph. Jameer, thanks for following.
MK11 says, so today is last day.
Today's last day, yeah. Yeah, you see me on Misha's channel. Yes, he went and had a look at my cars. At a track day we're at. It's the, I think it's the video with Chris Harris on the front.
The gap in front is now 2.8 seconds.
Well spotted, Luke. He was walking around the destination Nürburgring day, I think. And he asked me to walk up to him and say, I've got some classics you want to have a look at. So we kind of staged it a bit.
MK11 says, well, if you see on the tube fit dad nothing.
I think it was 2 years ago. It was 2024.
The gap to E12 ahead is now 2.4.
P13. 0x. That didn't count as a slide. So we'll get safety right now, 2.2 seconds to 1 in front of me. P13 for the last time.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. P13. One more lap to go.
Down into Sabine Schmidt's curve. Sabine Schmidt's curve down into Hatzenbach. Named after the little river that's down on the left-hand side.
That's an awesome view.
It is, yeah. How you doing? You well? Hohenrhein down to Plugplatz.
E12 in front is now 1.7 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Plugplatz to Sweden Cruise. Sweden Cruise into Arnberg. Buxtora. Foxhole. Adnan Forest. Adnan Forest. Ah, Luke found the video. Metzgersfeld. Metzgersfeld into Callenhard. Callenhard to Spiegel curve. Spiegel curve to dry right. Miss and miss. 3 rights. For Siphon. Bridge of Breitscheid. Great Bakery to the left hand side. Up the hill at Exmuller.
The gap to P12. Ahead is now 2.2 seconds.
Thanks, Luke.
Incident in Breitscheid. Looks like it's Maximus.
Bergwerk. Lauda Kink. Foot to the floor to Mut Curve. Flat through Kesselchen. Kesselchen to Angst Curve or Mut Curve, Anglish Corner. Use all the track.
MK11 says the purple channel has heaps better picture quality.
Cool. Klostertal to Stahlstrecker. I've driven it since 2003.
B12. Ahead is now
Andy.
2.0 seconds.
I've been track daying it since 2003. Carcciola Carousel, named after Rudolph Carcciola. Heading up towards Hoa Ox. And I used to work at it for 20 years. Hoa Ox into Hetrico.
He's going very slow ahead, Dave.
Hetrico to Whipperman. He is slowing down, isn't he? Whipperman to Eisbach. Eisbach to Brunchen. Brunchen to Eiskurve. Over the top of Flansgarten. Flansgarten 2 and Stefan Bellafessis.
This is priceless stuff, dude. This.
Appreciate it, mate.
Williams we won
There's an
around.
incident
It's just-
in Schrabenschwanz. We think it might be Corona.
Schwalbenschwanz. Swallow's Tail.
Got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
Swallow's Tail to Kleiner Carousel, Baby Carousel. Up the hill to Gangelkopf, little lift before we go in. Nose tuck for Dottinger Ho. We're not going to catch him.
The gap to B12. Ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
Straighten it out, take some time, have some tea. Cheers.
Len was the winner.
20 iRacing 0x. I'll take that. Antonius Buca into Tiergarten. Back to T13. Well done, man. Couldn't catch it.
13th place. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
I want to do it again. I found the R26 quite heavy compared to mine. We weighed mine on the last rebuild. We rebuilt to the underside, just gave it a general cleanup and a spritz in 2022, and it's meant to be 1230, and we weighed it and it was 1185 with a half tank of fuel in it. So it's rapid. It's 190 odd brake per ton. 90% of its power is produced at about 1800 revs, so it's ready to go. It's a twin scroll turbo. Actually nicked out of a Mitsubishi, I think. But yeah, it's light and fast. Carbon bonnet, plastic front end, GKN diff, titanium exhaust, polycarb windows. It's got like a proper Saybelt carbon fiber bucket seat, race seat. No standard seat belts, no seat belt mounts, 5-point harnesses. Why I wear the harnesses in the rig is because I found I was comfiest in the Megane because it pins my shoulders back. So I do the same in the rig, not for simulation or anything, just purely comfort. I can sit here for hours like I can sit in the Megane. Is it twitchy on the rear? It has a fair amount of lift off oversteer, which I do have a video on my Discord of. One of our guys who's in here all the time, Chris Knox, I gave it to him and he drifted it through maggots and beckets. Front wheel drive car drifting through maggots and beckets. It's got no weight. It's got I think it's a 54 litre petrol tank on the floor in the back, no back seats. So it basically, after your bum, there's nothing. There's a set of wheels to keep the exhaust off the ground, and that's about it. So it does have a lot of lift off oversteer to it, but it's lift off oversteer. It's very progressive. The diff is very clever. It's got a knuckle drive system on it that Renault invented for the R26. So it hooks up when you go into the corner, so it doesn't understeer in like a front wheel drive car. It's very quick. It's not fast. The Porsche is much faster. The AMG is faster again. Well, no, the AMG is limited. The Porsche is the fastest I have. The AMG is quicker.
That's the end of the session.
But it just changes direction like a wasp, like an absolute wasp. Let's go back and have a look at that lap. That was lap 2, wasn't it? Have a look at that cheeky little overtake. Yes, it did set the hatch record at one point. Yes, that's right. Well spotted. 8:16.9. And held it for quite a while. It wasn't like a 5-minute thing. Did I give him enough room? Was that you, Factus, in the chat? Well, it's good to hear you. And
yeah, in this
make,
chat, yeah,
make yourself at home. Good to talk to you, man. Do you think I gave him enough room? I think he closed it over on me. I think he was look, it was a bit of cheek. I'll take it as it was intended. I don't think he was trying to write me off. But I think he deliberately kind of moved that over, and I just decided to give him a little bit of a poke. Yeah, I think it's either the 300 or the Type R is the fastest hotch, yeah. But to be fair, like having been in a couple of them, neither like I went and test drove a Type R. They're much softer cars. If you think of the R26R a bit like a 996 GT3 RS, as opposed to the current 992 Gen 2 RS. The Gen 2 RS is a weapon. It's got active downforce and all that. But it's not as raw. What car do I drive in Proto GT? The HPD. The HPD. We've got 10 minutes. Do we do another Porsche race or do we jump into IMSA? You tell me. 10 minutes until IMSA starts and 25 minutes until the Porsche race. So tell me what you. Yes, I think the purple channel has better quality.
I'm a sucker for a Porsche every time.
Yeah, so am I. I could sit here all day and race this. Just whether people get bored of it or not. It's a good race as well.
Purple channels.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just
I
going
was-
to say the purple channel's like noticeably better, like the
Is it?
sound and the picture. Yeah, it genuinely is. Like, because earlier I had it on the big screen, it looked better, and now I've got it on the wee screen. It's definitely, but that's all. It's definitely better. Definitely better.
Yes. So in preparation for this, we've cranked the resolution up to 1440p. Each of these cameras that you see is 1080. Well, they're not. They're much higher than 1080p. The back camera, that camera there is 7K. So they're more than capable of doing it. But what we've done is we've put in a 1080p window. So each camera is a 1080p window, so that when we record it, we're recording the camera separately, so that we can bring the cameras in and out as we want for the post edit in the effort to get ready for the 220T. It's a nice car though. I think just Renault moved on from a different zone when they brought out the 220T, right? Look, I've got a couple of turbos and I've got a normally aspirated. I see the benefits in both. So we got 19 iRacing for that. That brought us up to 2830. So I think if we got 60 or 70 in the next 3 races today in the Cup Car Series, I think we're going to get less as we move up into the 3000s, but we're going to need people to fall off. We're in the top split. So we're going to need people to fall off. Last of the RS Clios, yeah. And I hear Alpine won't be around either. Alpine's going to go as well. Look, it's getting to the point now with modern cars that it's hard to produce for such a, like, they built 354 or 26 hours. Now, to give you a scale, we were working with Nissan at the time. We were doing some stuff on GTR. And I remember the Sunderland plant in the UK was making 400 Nissan Notes a day. I was in Range Rover a year and a half ago, and JLR make 800 Range Rovers a day. 800 cars a day. And the R26R was 300. They hoped to build 450, and they launched it just before the big crash. And they sold 354 cars. So they curtailed the build to 354. So it's tiny, like cost of production, a bit like you hear about the Veyron. Cost of production of that would have been far outweighing the cost of selling. Do I know how many 220s are made? I don't. They would have been mass produced, to be perfectly honest. There is a great website in the UK, Loot, called How Many Left, and you can search how many were sold originally and how many were. Let's have a quick. We got a few minutes, so we can have a quick look. Hang on a second. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, there's a great. And basically, what it does is it bases the number of cars on the number that were registered at the DVLA. So if we go, how many left? Pull it down onto the site, this page, so you can see it. How many left? And it was a Renault Clio RS 220. Or did it come under something else? Was it Renault Sport? Renault Sport Clio 197 Renault Sport Clio. Well, what year is it? 2016. So they registered 1800 Clio Renault Sports in 2016. $1,777. Only one Clio 180. That would be the other reason. Big difference in numbers, right? Um, 50 sore and 21 on the road. Wow.
How many out of the Soren do you think are track cars?
I think nearly all of them would have had a track life at some point. Like I was involved in helping some people. When I say help them, I kind of pointed them in the right direction of where you could ship, how you could get one out of the country. So we sent some to Japan and Australia and whatnot. But I think there was 91 cars, I think, originally that came in, and I'd say nearly all 91 were tracked at some point in their life, bar the one or two that were like I know of a lady who had one. Her husband owns a water company and like a drinks company for offices, your office water containers, and she took it to Bedford and money shifted the gearbox and then drove it home from Bedford to Cambridge and then took it into Renault Cambridge the following day and said it's making a funny a funny noise. And they said, yeah, like she'd driven it home going clop, 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 clop. She'd pushed all the valves through the head. And 2 minutes till HDP. I'm thinking about doing, HDP. I was thinking about doing Cup Car again at 1 o'clock. You've got me thinking about HDP. HDP or Cup Car, guys? Yeah, so she drove it into the dealer and they were like, where were you? And she was like, I was at Bedford at a track day yesterday. And they're like, yeah, we're not covering that. And she rang Renault customer services and they went, of course we'll cover it. And they put a new engine in it. Renault, HDP GT Protos at Nürburgring or Cup Cars at Nürburgring? What are we doing? I think it's going to be Cup Car, but it's 59.
Nürburgring sounds good.
Well, both of them are Nürburgring. No, I think I'll stick to the Cup Car. I think I'll stick to. We got 15 minutes of practice. We'll get some. We won't get as many. You should be doing. You got a wedding photo. You got a wedding album. Back to your work. You're worse than I am. You couldn't stay away from it, could you? Dude, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. Is it 2 hours since we did the last one? Oh my God. Well, the thing now is with modern car manufacturers now, like I've said this before, BMW M isn't what BMW M used to be. It's not a specialist division that went motorsport racing. It's a brand that's on top of a road car product. And the budget, therefore, is modify a road car, don't build yourself a race car. Whereas back in the 80s and 90s, like if you think of the R32 GTR, the Nissan, they built that to go JGTC racing. They built that to go endurance racing. And they knew that RB26 engine was going to be capable of 500 brake, 1,000 brake, you know what I mean? But they knew the block was strong enough for 1,000 brake, and that the race engine needed to be 500 brake. But the gentleman's law that was about in the time in Japan was, just quote at less than 300. Most of those cars were 320, 340 all day long. Which nowadays, has anyone seen the CarWow video with the KN with 1100 brake? Oh, I love Nissans at that time. 1100 brake KN with 1300 or 1500 newton meters of torque. Where are you using it? Something? It's giggle funny. It's all electric. It's giggle funny, but they do the same. They do the same power output in a Macan. So you can get 1100 brake Macan Turbo S Macan electric, 1100 brake, 1300 newton meters of torque. So what's 300
Where are
brake?
you using it? That's it. Like, where are you using it?
Well, this is the thing, and it's I'm going to say something that I mean. I don't mean to be misogynistic or sexist or anything, but the vast majority of KNs, Macans aren't being used on track. They're dropping your kids off to the school. You know what I mean? They're dropping your kids off to the school. So, where do you need? Well, yeah, shopping trolleys. Where do you need 1100 brake horsepower in a Macan? Or even a KN? It's what we call in the UK a Chelsea tractor. It's a shopping trolley. Yeah, shopping trolley. And it was doing, I think it was doing 3 seconds to 60. Check it out. It's on CarWow. They're racing it against the Lamborghini Urus, a Ferrari Parasangue. It's definitely worth checking it out. It's definitely worth checking it out. I just want to test something while I'm here. Just waiting. Hang on a second. I stop that and that. I hit that. Yeah. So why aren't they mapped? I've just noticed one of my buttons isn't mapping. Just wondering why. Bear with me a second. What is mapped to that then? Just the broadcast. What's mapped to that? 2 actions. Show me 2 actions. Okay, so we don't want that one. Delete that. Want the hotkey. What do we want? There was an R26 in this channel. Side. Why did it do that? Did you guys just lose the stream and come back again? I know why. I know why. We need to change that. I'm just mapping my buttons. to change that to game record. Mental note to self, don't try and fix things midstream. It's not big and it's not clever. Let's go that one. Move it across and then do that.
I'd say just don't fix things.
Yeah, that's probably why I haven't got stuff done, because I didn't want to fix things. We'll do this one, and we'll stop for lunch, and we'll make the changes we need to make at lunchtime. I think it's the safe bet. I've basically mapped a record button, but it records all the streams. It starts all the recording and streaming at the same time, whereas I need to have two different ones. That's the trick. Right, let's go practice. Hopefully you're all back. Thanks very much. Sorry for the outage. Let's go practice, do a lap. Last one before lunch.
Pit exit looks clear.
I can see a bacon sandwich in my future. Same. Putting it out there. It'll either be nice soft roll. I don't have any rolls. It'll be either a bacon sandwich or it'll be a fish finger sandwich. Definitely have a cup of tea. Definitely have a cup of tea. That DJ Defcat out the back. We can have a wander around.
No.
Yeah, came up in the middle of the night last night. Wanted to know why was I awake.
Red yellow flag, debris on the track.
Saying hello to the DJ, yeah. I wonder if we stand to get more iRacing. If we leave it later in the day. As more people join, I'll probably get pushed down into a lower split. Peter. Lucy's very vocal in the morning. I like when they talk. Do you know cats only talk because of humans? It's to communicate to us rather than to each other. Because we're the idiots. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Like a derelict car park. People just leaving cars inside the track. Sorry for the outage. I should really do fish finger it being Friday, right? Never paid attention to that before. Well, you know what they say about cats versus dogs, right? Dogs have masters, cats have staff.
MK11 says my cat mimics and speaks to birds, thinks they're gonna come chat too, get obliterated.
Now, the noise that they make to birds, they don't know why they do that. What's that, Dara? Story stickers? Yeah, the bird chatter. They don't know why they do that.
MK11 says sounds a bit like pigeons.
Yeah. Yeah, they are intriguing, to say the least. Hello, yeah, hello stickers from movie cars. Ah, okay. How's it going, Dara? Who was Stickers? Stickers was the paint guy, wasn't he? I'll have to have a look see who Stickers is. Cars was cool. The ones after it weren't so great. 2 and 3 or whatever. G Remake? Hello? Good afternoon from Silverstone. 2 minutes till we go racing. Jose, ¿qué pasa?
MK11 says my cat actually sits on my chest and shoulder watching the Billy streams.
What's your cat's name, MK11? One minute we join the server.
MK11 says daughter, she named it Haven.
On your left. Clear left.
Just like the M50 got driving there.
You're telling me? Well, they're living up to their team name, Slipstream Society.
Slippery surface flag.
Good luck with them running that close on a track like that.
Yeah. It's not easy.
No, like if they can do it, like it's awesome. But like at the thing.
I know the big esports teams practice it.
It's awesome, like, but so's like being an astronaut's awesome, but it's not easy.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Tactical Escort? Intelligence services trained to do it, where they just run like 8 inches off the bumper of a. Like when you're in a road car and you try and run 8 inches or 10, even a foot off the back of a bumper, it's hard work. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I done a defensive driving course, and like,
yeah.
there's lots, there's a lot of variables. Let's just say.
Yeah. And they're in constant communication as well. They're in constant radio communication.
Yeah,
Like,
and two forms of communication and two co-pilots. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all. It's very much. Yeah, there's a lot of comms involved.
It's four
There's much
mirrors.
comms as steering wheel involved.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It's 4 mirrors and 2-man team, and you know, it's all that sort of stuff. But it's amazing when they do it, how they do it. You know, it's fast moving stuff.
Oh, it's like synchronized swimming by 10. Like it's awesome stuff. Like and it's so controlled too as well. That's the awesome.
Well, that's
bit
the
of it.
thing. If you get 4 cars in a row, and you have 4 cars who are running in close proximity to each other, you're controlling a bigger space of the road, right? And then you can spread out and you can move out and you can block lane 2 to save lane 1, or move into lane 3 and T-pack the whole the primary target in. It's amazing stuff. They do it with
It's like tennis. You're in one spot, but your vehicle's covering these spots outside of the area that the vehicles are in, and then so are the other 4, and it's all coming together. It's very cool stuff.
That's exactly, They do it here with high security prisoners. They do non-stop runs, you know, for terrorist prisoners and stuff like that, you know, when they're running them to a court. And they'll literally put the prisoner in a prison vehicle, and then they'll run unmarked cars and will punch people into the hard shoulder for not coming out into the lane. You know, for the right.
Oh yeah, you'll be
candidate.
you're danger.
You'll be removed from the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your warning.
No warning, just bang, and nobody will stop either for insurance. Like you'll just be a silly boy.
No. Yeah.
No pun intended.
All clear on
No.
exit. Disengage limiter.
They have to do it here with Guinness over the bank hall. They sometimes.
There you go, my friend.
They have to do it with Guinness over the bank holiday sometimes. They'll do it with a Guinness truck. 2 cars in front, 2 behind. Full stop for anything.
Well, I've seen them do it with the gold bullion trucks when I was a kid, and obviously the any of the explosives that was going down to the mines. Porsche are letting go 8,900 staff. Volkswagen Group needs to let go 50,000 people. Is that Germany itself, or? I don't think people realize how upside down the car industry is at the moment. I really don't. Thanks for sharing, TK. Remember, this is my last day for a while on TikTok. So feel free to get involved on the other channels. Yes, safety, you're right. China and Kia took a massive chunk. Mid-2000s, I did an article for a magazine that said the Koreans are coming. Where we walked around Geneva Motor Show photographing the people who are photographing the cars we come in. Yeah.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Right, we're going to start from P4. Ethan's just made the switch. Thanks very much for coming across, Ethan. Monday will be Twitch and YouTube only. We'll take a little break from
Track
TikTok.
temps increasing. It's now 30.
We'll post some shorts on it. Yes, it is crazy to think the bag isn't the kingpin anymore, you're right.
Left side, clear left.
And the German economy relies on it so much, right? Hey, Mr. Codes a lot. Haven't spoken to you before. Hope you're well. And yet, at the €3 million mark, business is booming. Josh? Right, last race before lunch. Can we crack 2,900? Or are we going to get wiped out? Place your bets.
Field strength is 2,600. The track temp is 27 Celsius. The air temp is 21. 3 laps.
Give it a spin. Right, 66 iRacing if we stay in 4th. Split 2 of 10, strength of field 2.5k. Pablo's behind me again.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 5 in the left column.
Thanks, Factus.
Safety car speed is 85 kilometers per hour.
Here we go.
Okay, Billy, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go. The track temperature's rising. It's now
I
13
qualified.
Celsius.
Qualified early in the week. See if we can just stick with them for the moment.
The car in front of us is now Alex, B license, and their rating is 2.4.
Morning, Big Papa. Stick with them. No. It's me done.
Got damage.
Right side.
I have to let them by. They're faster.
Clear right.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag. Slippery surface flag. Careful.
So unlucky, dude. So unlucky.
Yeah. Got the understeer and understeered up onto the curb.
Blue's going to wipe that guy out.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy, the next car is Weber.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Don't let this guy distract you.
If he gets the draft on, he can always come across. But for siphon isn't where you do it.
Yeah, that's not the spot.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
The driver in front of us is Gonzalez.
Let's see what this is like in carousel. Not the worst, actually. You just don't have straight line speed.
Car right. Clear right.
Well done. Well done. Well done, mate.
Just why? Where was he going to go? Or what was he going to get out of that? Like, what was his ultimate plan?
Just walk me through that one, will you? You were never making it through there. So we were missing a front bumper, that was it. Avión, hola. ¿Qué pasa? Let's go back to... See what the logic was here. Yeah, split two. Like, even back here, even if we take it to here, right? Are you making a turn? I have a meatball. What's my logic in defending? That's a really good question. I have a front bumper missing. That's it. Car drives perfect apart from that.
Yeah, car number
What was the
5
manoeuvre
is
he
leading
was
the
trying
race.
to make?
The track temps increasing. It's now 32
Like
Celsius.
from that angle, like we're honestly speechless.
You think it was on me, do you? Do you think it was on me, Javier? Is that not the racing line? That isn't the racing line? I was 100% on the line or I was 100% off the line? Let's have a look at the car before me. Let's have a look at this car and see where he was going. So, Mama, what would you do? Got a meatball. I know it's a bumper. Car's driving straight. So Gonzalez took the line in front of me. Took the same line. We come back to me. We put the racing line on. Is that not the same line? Look, I'll take it. I'll take any
2
any
laps
reason
left.
you have. I'd like to know what I should have done. If I wasn't driving the race, which you're meant to do, what was I supposed to do then? I've got 3 laps to pit for the meatball. You don't have to pit immediately. So we have 3 laps to pit for the meatball. So what would you do? Car's driving all right. It's just not fast in a straight line. I should have left him room. Okay, so we can go into that because he was in my blind, so I wouldn't have seen he was at needing room. But I'm on the racing line. There's always going to be a point that you don't leave them room because you need to take the apex. You can't not take the apex. You were on the line, but from his point of view, that you saw a gap and went inside it. So let's see where he saw the gap from.
I've seen bigger panel gaps, to be honest, on 80s Fiats.
I just don't understand. I'm willing to have the discussion with Javier, but I don't understand. He was never. Let's take me out of it. He was never making that corner with that line. So let's see where he saw the line. Hang on a second. So you are not making that corner with that line. After that section, you knew he was there. Let's not play the game. I didn't see him. Well, I didn't see he was on the inside. I checked my mirrors, but I didn't see he was on the inside. If I'd have left him room, but hang on a second, I'm racing. Car is driving. I'm racing. Michael Petty says, real driver here, not your fault at all. He went for a gap that did not exist. Should I have left him room, Michael?
He went for a gap that didn't exist. I don't think anybody can put that one much better, really.
It's just not the trajectory for that corner. No one else has taken that. Probably had a line going up somewhere else.
He wouldn't even have made the corner if you weren't there to keep him on.
Can I show it from my cockpit? Yeah. Can you see that? Can you see that? See that mirror over there? I'll do one better. I will do one better.
The leader has just done a 6:37.2 seconds.
You all see that? No, spotter didn't say I'm all right.
I don't think your observation skills are to blame there.
So I can zoom into the mirror if you want. Do you want to see the mirror?
It's a very kill shot, though. It's a
Do you
bit
want
of
to
a
see
mic drop
the?
moment there.
Do you want to see the rear camera? So this is from before the corner. This is from well before the corner. And then if we go wide, I don't think my spotter said car right at all.
Did the fella know it was a corner okay? Yeah.
Don't think my spotter said car right at all. Because the car wasn't right, Javier. Spotter didn't say car right because the car wasn't right. If you look at the aerial again, he never got down the side of me.
Spotter didn't say car was right because you were on the racing line and there was no room for anybody to come beside you. So Spotter's not going to give you that information because he doesn't expect the other car to come galloping up
She
and beside you.
said car right, did she? Oh, okay. I stand corrected then. But when did she say car right for? For this move here? I stand corrected then, have you? I wasn't aware that she said car right. I stand corrected then. At which point did she say car right? What, when he took me out or before he took me out? Because even if she said car right, no, I'm not. But I thought you were asking me. Sorry, because because you're not chatting to me. I didn't know you were asking me or you were telling me. But I wasn't aware she said car right. But either way, where am I supposed to go? She can say car right because he's diving up the inside of me. He wasn't up the inside. Look, where was he up to the inside of me before he hit me? Where was he up the inside of me before he hit me? That's what I'm saying, Javier. That's not up the inside of you, right? And you went back and she said car right as he's hitting me. It's a bit late for that.
Yeah, she did say car right as he was in your door, but not before the impact.
Hey, Lawrence, how's it going? Yeah, Michael, you're right, and we're just having a chat about it. Like, there's nothing, there's no complaint here, Michael. It's just having a chat with the channel. Happy to move on it. Just, I don't understand what more I could have done to avoid it. Lawrence DeSazza's in here now. Just debate, yeah. Did I not see him coming? No, I just showed you the mirrors. He wasn't in my mirrors. I just showed you the mirrors. I just showed you my mirrors. There was nothing in the mirrors. That's what I'm saying, Javier. That's the last I see
Not a
him.
good overtaking spot at the best of times either.
Then he's gone. I have the mirror up top. He was in my blinds. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you saw him coming. That's great. But I'm doing other things at the same time, like streaming and racing and driving the car and looking at the corner and so hint of a gap, but an experienced driver would know the risk of going for it there. I was on the normal racing line.
The race.
Or you were wider than normally. No, I think I was on the normal racing line. I think I was on the normal racing line, to be honest with you. Are your messages invisible? It's up to him to pass safely. No, your messages aren't invisible. I don't know. It's an interesting one. That was my fault, was it, Welshie? I didn't think I was making excuses. I'm explaining to you why. Lawrence de Soswa says that was it on him for making a reckless lunge. There was a hint of a gap, but it was way too ambitious. Welshie says he's messing. Vertex Effect says he stewarded real life of VIR. You were on like predictable and owned the corner. He stuck his nose in a closing gap. I just didn't think I was being reckless. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And I appreciate your input. I do appreciate your input. I don't think there was any more I could do, given that I was giving a line. I did stay out wide. I stayed for as long as I could to keep the racing line. I should have backed out. Where would you back out to?
I'm not blaming you for that one, but I am blaming you for a lot of cooked breakfasts that I've had.
Oh, you're saying the other guy should have backed out? Either way, we move on. Nobody died. It's only pixels. I ran it for the discussion more than anything else. Just before the curb, should have been seen you closing the gap as you there wouldn't be one. Yeah, I would agree with that, Welch. Yeah, I would think that, like, look, we're going into a diminishing corner here. It was too late back here, right? It was too late there.
Exactly, it was too late there.
It was too late there. You weren't making that corner. And to show that to you, show you what that looks like. You were never making that corner, right? And I've left you. There's more than enough. There's more than the car width at that point. Now you're in trouble.
The track temperature's rising. It's
Now
now
you're in trouble.
34 Celsius.
Like, even back here, where do you think I'm going? Erwin goes vroom, says, good old gap of, good old if gap, then must put car in there, sim racing mentality. I've done some real racing as well. And if that was my 227,000 euro plus VAT GT3 Cup car at the Nürburgring, I wouldn't be trying to put one wheel up on the curb to get down the inside. Because it's fair to say, there's no contact until he loses it. There's no contact until he loses it. Well, that's what somebody said. Javier said I should have moved out and let him pass. That I should have moved out of his way and let him pass. Mali says, for me, you turn in a little early from the outside, even looked reactive. Don't say you were reactive. If you would have turned in later, you would have had more time to react, but it would have changed the outcome. But would it have changed the outcome? It's not always the feeling of right or wrong. Sometimes you've got to be smart if you don't want to end with damage. I know you said you didn't recognize him. Stupid move. I didn't see it, but I did see it coming. You were busy with other stuff, Curb would have upset the car anyways, and probably would have ended in the grass if you backed off. Even without losing it, there's not a gap to drive into. And not at all was being sarcastic on the move. Oh yeah, no, I get it. All right. Yeah, look, it's like I say, it's just a conversation piece more than anything else. You know, I'm not calling the guy out, or I don't even know who it is. He quit.
I'm biased too. I don't like Thomas the Tank Engine, so I just full disclosure, I'm biased because of that.
He entered the vortex of danger. Yes.
Vortex of danger. That's so true.
Welchie. If I was being critical of myself, if I stayed out any longer, I probably wouldn't have got the car turned. Because it didn't have the I can't see your other no gap equals non-racer. There, just before the curb, he would have been closing the gap as you wouldn't be one, yeah. If I'd have stayed out any further, I probably wouldn't have got the car around the corner. That's the truth. You know, we had to take the line because otherwise you end up understeering. It's interesting though. No, I didn't see any sim racing wanting my help. Happy to give you a hand, Welchie. Happy to help, dude. Yeah, I had understeer, and I didn't have the straight line speed. It'd be interesting to see if the car behind us took the same line.
That's a
MK11
point.
says it's racing who is going to say okay, he'll let yaw through.
Yeah.
He could have waited until later big track.
No, we didn't. Yeah, he could have waited till straight. No, we didn't hit 3K. We're getting there. We are getting there. See how where this guy went. Probably didn't. He took pretty much the same line, didn't he?
Probably took avoiding action, but there you can see he's taking the same line.
And then if we move 2 or 3 cars back. There's a guy sliding around and he's pretty much taking the same line.
Vertux Effect 2 says you were online, owned the corner. He tried forcing with sticking his nose in a closing gap.
Yeah, look, I'm willing to put my hands up when I think I'm wrong. I'll concede that I probably had too much understeer. I don't think there's a gap there. I don't think I could have left him more room. You just downloaded iRacing, so you come and race with us next Thursday then. Cool. What help do you need, Welchie?
Join the purple channel. Join us.
Come join us on the other channels, yeah. Setting up for streaming. How good is your PC? That's what I'd say. How good is your PC? Wish you were a lot better at grip. It's probably because of way too many crashes. Well, it's just practice, Lou. So ideally, you need a your BBC PC won't run iRacing. Ideally, Welchie, you need a PC with a dedicated encoder for streaming, and a fairly decent internet connection too. Ooh, 19 minutes, we could go racing again. Yes, my recommendation in regards to force feedback is set your wheelbase to maximum in the wheelbase software, and then adjust it per car in the sim, because you'll find that. So, for example, I run 15 Newton meters on the. I run 15 Newton meters on the Cup car. I know, but there's another race here in 18 minutes, Kev. I was going to go for lunch, but I won't back in. I want to race again. Yes, we're good. I've just checked. You've been running like 6 or 8 rather than 12 on modes of Pit's house. Yeah, so I would set the wheel to 12 in the software, and I would who's Arvid Lindballs? I don't know who that is. I would then adjust it in the sim. We weren't saying anything, we're just letting them carry on. An F1 driver, Arvid Lindblads. I don't know who Arvid's F1 driver. I don't follow F1, sorry. Can I check who won the top split? Of course I can. We can do that. We can do that. We would find it in results, wouldn't we? Ringmeister, race week, full week. 1 o'clock. Where's top split? 10 splits. Race week day. Friday. What were we in? How do I see all the splits? Top split. There we go. Luca won it. 6 minutes 30. And you coached George Russell. Cool. 6 minutes 30. Luca Nudek. He's 10K, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. He's 10K. Wonder what his lap is like.
That's a nice time.
Yeah. I think my best run is 6:38. That's well, the second place, who's 7K, is 2.5 seconds, 2 seconds slower than him.
I'll navigate the pit lane that fast.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Rude. Just rude.
Yeah, it's gifted. 10,000 iRacing.
That
He
is
got
gifted.
first place. He got 9. He got 9 iRacing for first place. Wouldn't be gutted.
Definitely talented. Like, honestly, you need to be talented to do that. There has to be something clicking there that other people don't have.
What strength of field are you? What iRacing are you, Tommy? I'm struggling to get to 3. Trying to get to 3K today. Right, I will take a quick restroom break. We'll register for the next race. And then we'll stop for lunch. 2762. So what do we lose? You're 8 point. Tommy's 8.2 iRating. Come join us on the Purple and Red channel. I hope I'll get there. We lost. Did we lose 54 in that last race?
The purple channel is like when, do you remember when HD and like Blu-ray first came out?
Yeah.
And people were like comparing it to DVD. That's exactly, it's like definitely DVD, Blu-ray comparison to the other one.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello. We were just having, I don't know if you saw it, we were just having a discussion. Somebody came down the inside and there was a discussion about whether there was room or not. I had damage on the car, admittedly, and of course you never want to give up. I'm the first one to admit that. But yeah. We lost 68 iRating on that. So we need to get some iRating back, yeah. We're down to 2762 now. We're at 2800 and something. Yeah. How you been?
All right. I'm there's a summer fair festival type thing going on down Cardiff Bay. We just popped down to have a look at that.
Cool.
Very shortly we are going to be doing an 80-meter free fall drop on one of these amusement rides.
Okay.
And I'm going to be filming it on my Metas and my 2 phones.
Okay, I've got to ask. It's a bit like parachuting for me. Why?
For fun. I mean,
Okay.
it's only 80
Dude,
meters.
that would be awesome to do for like a live or something maybe.
That's what I'm going to do. I just played my camera. I don't know if you can both see that.
Let's have a look. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I can see it. Wow.
He's shared his camera here. Hang on a second.
Wow.
Can I
That
pull
that
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 out?
looks
So you're
very
going up to
tall.
the top of that, and you're going to then
Yep.
let it drop.
Yep. If you sat on one of these seats like that on there, and then
Hey, Rob.
drop from 80 meters up.
See, I would do that, but I would want the man to pay me and then give me danger money. I don't want to pay to do it.
And there's our opera house.
I'm going to say no.
That's really beautiful. That looks so
Looks a
nice.
lovely
That's
day,
an
all
amazing
right.
day for it too.
Looks a lovely day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
Lute
normal
says
day for here.
Lute says F that.
I'll be up there in an hour or so. I will be live streaming it. Here we go. There's people going up now.
He
I
will
don't know
be
how
up
much
there.
time you've got.
He will be up there effing it. I'll be effing it. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a no from me. That's gonna be a no from
Hey,
me.
they pay and they volunteer, God, yeah.
So your feet are hanging out as well.
Yeah, your feet. No, your feet are.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they are hanging out. Yeah, your feet are hanging out.
Yeah. No.
Security guard just pulled me and said, "You're not allowed to record in here." I said, "Mate, I'm on a live call." And he went, "What do you mean?" I showed him the screen, and he was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine then."
After careful consideration, we wish to reject your application for putting me in one of them at 240 feet above perfectly good ground and dropping me. No. I like your rather. All right.
Just for when your airplane's broke.
I like your rather artistic view of it as well.
Yeah, well, I've got behind this column to block me from that thing.
No, I appreciate that. No, appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, so we'll watch this drop, and then I'm going to drop out.
Vibes.
I'm going to be filming the content as well. I'm going to film it on my Metas, so I'm so it don't fall off my head.
Yeah, seen too many
That
rides.
looks awesome.
Rides
Have a
go
good
wrong.
day,
No,
dude.
that doesn't look awesome to me. You're crazy. Stop encouraging the man. He's God almighty. You nuts.
People say, "What about your bad back?" I said, "Well, it's either going to fix it or it's going to stay the same."
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to end up 4 inches longer or 4 inches shorter. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Else pretty, hope you well.
All right, here we go. They're about to drop. Here they come.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Easy. Not a problem.
Yeah,
I climb it, and I'd probably base jump off it if somebody would give me a carrier bag big enough.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
And I've had concussions less scary than that, God.
MK11 says big shot on top
Right,
of the stratosphere
I'm gonna
in Las
leave you
Vegas
guys
at
to it
nighttime. 110
with
thumbs
my-
up is pretty awesome.
I'll catch up with you after I've done it. I'll have some content, and I'll probably stream it as well.
Cool, man. Catch you, mate.
All right.
Have a good day. Looks lovely. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Cheers, man. Bye. Right, big shot on top of the stratosphere in Las Vegas. Yes, I did see that MK11. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to just step away, and then I'll be back. Let me just find a car going around that we can... oh, there's somebody on his roof. I'm going to say that's the wrong way up. Two seconds. Come on in. Come on in. How's it going? You all right? You okay? You good? DJ Defcat is in the house.
Who's the best cat? Or the best cat in the world? Well, not the world, the best cat. I'm talking right. I'm sure a lot of cats saying that. Sorry, cats.
DJ yeah, they're like, what? Sorry, what? What's the crack? You all right? How's it going, Gummy? He had 5 teeth out. You okay? You gonna sit in there? Hmm? No? Okay. Five teeth, yeah. £1,295. Somebody get me a pliers. Right. Last race before lunch. It is cheap. He's worth it. He's worth it. Last race before lunch. 400 each. I do actually think we get a discount. I genuinely think we have a discount. I think we have we're on some sort of plan that we get a discount. I tend not to deal with it. I deal with automotive functions. Purchasing and acquisition deals with the other stuff. Well, that was an interesting discussion. I appreciate everyone's opinion.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Disengage limiter. Please, Billy.
It was a nice livery, actually. Four minutes to go racing.
Red yellow flag. Debris on the track.
I feel like we should maybe check on Con 5 minutes. That didn't seem safe at all.
There you go, my friend.
I feel like we should maybe, check on Cod in about 5 minutes. That didn't seem safe at all, just to make sure.
That seems like nuts to me. It's all right. If we don't hear from him in 5 minutes, we'll see him on the 6 o'clock news. I'm sure when one of them falls over, it's big news, right? All you have to do is look out for fires in Bordeaux, fires in Madrid, Fairground, fatality in Cardiff. You'll know.
The one in Ireland, like 3 days ago, it
got stuck and they had to get a crane to take it off, and people
no.
were stuck on it for hours. Yeah, the ones like near me, the one that we went to in the electric car that didn't have an electric car charging ports working.
The charging ports. Oh, the charging points weren't working. We've got all the way up and down England.
Yeah,
Go to a service
from-
centre and there's no charging points working.
Yeah, and so like there was 70 mile left on the car, so we drove there and thought we'll charge at the electric charging points there, and then they weren't working, so we were left with 30 mile, and yeah, so the electric car's gone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, Suzuki SX4 thing there. Yeah, it's gone. That's not killer. Not having that.
I think we spoke about this some years ago when you got the electric car. Because I think I just met you when you got the electric car.
Yes. I just don't like saying I told you so. Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to at all. But I had an electric car, as I think I said to you then, for 4 years, and then I want to say last year, maybe the year before, I borrowed a friend's car, or I went with a friend to collect some seats, and he had a Taycan Turbo Cross Turismo, £183,000 worth of top-end Porsche Turbo Taycan, and he drove up from Windsor, which is about, the long way is about 60-70 miles. You can go cross-country, it'll take you an hour. You can go the long way, it'll take you an hour. Because you're going longer, but you're driving faster, if that makes sense. And he got to mine and said, right, can we stop on the way up and get a burger? Because I'm going to need to charge this. We're not going to get all the way up to Nottingham. And Nottingham's an hour from here.
Yeah, alarm bells there, yeah.
So we drove up to the services on the M1, which you would come off to go to Silverstone at. And when we got there, the 4 charging points were broken. So he said, what do we do now? And I said, well, there's another services at Junction 18, which is Watford Gap. And I said, I know that has services. I saw it recently. It's in a really awkward place in the circuit, in the car park. It's like they've built it into the edge of the slip road. So as you drive into the slip road, into the services, on your left-hand side is the car charging area, which means you have to drive through the car park back on yourself. So you're, like I was thinking from a nighttime point of view. Gamer Muscle's just raided with 70 people. Thank you very much, Gamer Muscle. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're going to do one more race at the Nürburgring in the Cup car. Trying to get to 3K today, Gamer Muscle. Yeah, so I was thinking from a nighttime point of view.
By now.
Huh?
It must be a 3K by now, dude.
2,700.
I think it was
now 13
okay.
Celsius.
Yeah, all the charging points are an afterthought too, as well. At all the sites, they're always buried away in a corner or somewhere that's, you're a danger pulling it out of them.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it. Hope you've had a good stream with Gamer Muscle. Did he have tea? Because I'm due another cup of tea. It was terrible. Yeah, I've heard that. We had the Sows on here earlier on as well. I think he's lurking, so I can't say too much about him. You know what he's like. He'll be taking notes. That the Sows guy. You know. Are you going to the thing in January, Gamer Muscle? You going to the expo in January? Are we skipping dinner in Maastricht? That's the question I have. You should be. Cool. It's only up the road as well. The only you go to Maastricht as well. Look at you, Mr. Jet Setter. Is the Birmingham one on Saturday and Sunday? Yeah, I like your thinking. Fast car to Maastricht, fast car back, bit of a road trip. Saturday, Sunday. I do like your thinking. That would probably be cheaper than going for the 4 days to Maastricht as well. Sounds like a plan. Lawrence, one of his special potato massive massages. Show me on the dolly where he touched you, James.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Multi-man potato rub. Oh, God. Have we got more vendors signed up for the NEC? Gamer Muscle gets comped for it. Gamer Muscle's got, hey Ghost, how's it going? Hope you're well, my friend. Gamer Muscle's got a comp account with the Sousa. Hey Joey, hey George. He just says put it on my account. I'll have the potato massage, please. I'm very well, Ghost. We're trying to get to, for the first time ever, we're trying to get the GM tab. I'll have the GM tab, please. Stick it in my, put it on my suite. Lawrence is like an airport lounge. Go on. I'm trying to see where this is going. You'll probably head home for a Saturday free buffet. You'll probably head home for Saturday and Sunday as well, won't you? You'll be like me. You made your own iRacing team. That's cool, Ghost. Will you stay over and have a few drinks, or will you go home? Well, you want to crash at mine, you're more than welcome to, dude. I'm halfway. Though, to be fair, it'll probably take me an hour to get from where I am to Birmingham. Are you remortgaging for the car park? If anybody's you'd probably be wrecked from Maastricht, yeah. So will I. I think I'll do that. We'll do Friday, Saturday. We'll do Thursday, Friday in Maastricht, and then it's more than £20. It's 28 quid or 30 quid or something. It's dear. It is dear. I'll have to see who do I know at NEC that can black a car park from. Can fly from the NEC to the NEC from Germany, not use parking as cheaper. You're probably right. You're probably right. You could probably fly in from Turkey for less. Well, it'll be good. It's about time we had one. I really hope that the major vendors come. I really hope the major vendors see us as not just as seeing us as outside of Europe. And what's the point? I think they
2 minutes to go.
I hope they come. I really do. I'm looking forward to it. It'd be great to have something in our backyard. Yes, the Sim Expo that's taking place 16th and 17th, Gamer Muscle, is that right? But you've got me thinking now. Head over Wednesday night, come back Friday night, do Saturday, Sunday in Brummie. Birmingham's a lovely place. It's an upmarket Dublin. Germany has kebabs. You make a valid point. The Hilton has a really good fish finger sandwich. I'm going to no, we're not 3K yet. We got into an accident. Let's call it that. Birmingham's full of annoying English people. And the Irish will be there as well. We'll have that Headerman guy over as well, no doubt. Should be good. Maybe it's time to book a hotel in Birmingham. I could get the wife to drive me up. The Irish is the worst. Stay at the Premier Inn. Really? Don't know where you stay. You're coming to Frankfurt, I take it. The Gamer Muscle will probably get flown out. He's important, you see. So one of the vendors will ring him up and say, "Hey, you know, I've had my hotel booked since last year. Hey, Billie Jean, hope you're well. Let's go to grid. We're staying in B mine. You'll go partying with Lawrence as well in Frankfurt, right? That man knows how to party. I can't even begin to keep up with Lawrence. When you're getting videos at 5 o'clock in the morning. You'd never been to Frankfurt.
The strength of field is 2,500.
Right, split 2.
Tyres are cold, watch out.
P4. Sounds like a plan. He did a random influencer event, got so drunk it was terrible. Ooh. Well, what happened to me? Well, we had a discussion about it. Some people said I should have left more room, but I think optimistically somebody decided to try and make a hole where there wasn't one. Cause a crash for good content. FPS at the moment is 120. 3 streams, 4 screens. So that's 7680 by 1440.
Car number 19 in the left column.
We're running an old 5900 with a 3090.
The safety car speed is 69 kilometers per hour. Catch up to car number 19.
It does spike to about 150 further down the track. Obviously, we're gridding up. So static 120. Further around the track, it goes up to about 150. I don't know why I'm doing this. If you were going to spend 30-80 money, I'd say get a new card.
Catch up to car number 90. Okay, mate, get ready, relax. Go, the track temperature is increasing. It's now 30
Let's go.
Celsius.
On your left, clear left.
Cut warning, keep
Car left. Hold your line, clear left.
Let's see if we can get those places back.
Yes, that's...
Charlie0481 says, are you hosting a race today?
Might do later on.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Daniels. Their rating is 2.5.
On your right. Clear right.
Charlie0481 says, I will join if I have car and track.
Cool.
That was nice driving.
Thanks. Got tapped again.
Charlie0481 says, it's to commemorate for the last TikTok stream. for a
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to TikTok today. Give it a little bit of a break. After 2.5 long years.
The gap to Starley behind is now 0.8.
6:39 in the Cup car.
Charlie0481 says I've been a fan for 1.5.
I appreciate that. You know you can get therapy.
Charlie0481 says longest 1.5 years, but it's okay as I have my soda.
Racing is therapy, Ghost, you're right. Racing is therapy. Thanks for following, ET. Remember, from Monday, we will not be on TikTok. YouTube and Twitch only for Monday for a bit. So in iRacing, you set your steering range to 900, and iRacing will scale the steering ratio across.
The gap to Daniels in front is now 1.2.
Lack of chat, just I'm focusing. Get involved in the Discord, dude.
Not interested.
Nearly 1,000 members in there. They'll help you out. Get it dialed in.
There's an incident in Pines Carousel. Looks like it's Alex.
On your left, clear left.
Let's go. Discord, go to BillyOirish.com or go up to the bio. BillyOirish.com, BillyOirish.com. But it's in links are in my bio.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line, clear right.
We have damage. B6, 2 laps remaining. We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag. All right, Billy. The next car is Jonathan, B license. Their rating is 2.3. P5. In front is now 1.8 seconds.
F is the word I want to use, yeah. Thanks, Big Tiny Racer. He spun out and I had to tap him.
The gap to blue behind is now 1.7 seconds.
I had nowhere to go but tap him. We'll have a look at it.
Track temps increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
We might get P5.
Welsh, car number 5, is now in the lead. The gap to Jonathan ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
Thanks for liking the live, I appreciate it. Let's go. Try to get faster so your IR goes up. Keep going, Ghost. You'll get there.
There's an incident in Carousel.
You can always
Looks
come
like
join me on
Alex.
Thursday. I host a free car, free track on a Thursday.
Red yellow flag has debris on the track. Keep him in your sights. Force the mistake.
Well, that scared me.
Brilliant. Nice one. Come on, Billy. The guy in front is Daniels, and their rating is 2.5. to P6. Behind is increasing. It's now 1.1.
Last lap. We'll be back in the afternoon. Give me a couple of hours, have some lunch, and we'll come back in the afternoon.
The leader's just done a 6:38.7. P5, last lap. Halfway home, fuel's good.
Sorry for the lack of chat, guys.
Okay, Billy, the next car is Tobias, B license.
You drive, we chat. That's okay. I can do that.
Slippery surface flag. The next car is Welsh.
Hey, Colin. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Appreciate it. GTT Pops. Thanks for liking the live. Make sure to give us a follow over on YouTube and Twitch. That's where we're going to be from Monday.
Mark is closing you down. The gap has come down to 1.6 seconds.
Ma's getting closer. And he's doing 6:38s. And the guy who's got fastest lap is the guy who hit me out in the last race.
Car left, clear left.
You can always get it on the straight.
Okay, Billy, don't let this guy distract you.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, stay with him. The guy in front is Mark. Car number 24.
On your right. Clear right.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Incident in Chicana Hohenrhein. We think it might be Tobias and Welsh. 2 litres remaining.
Same guy as last race. The same guy as the last race.
No way. That's more to that maybe then.
Alex has retired from the race.
Why do you think it was my fault? Jose, why do you think it was my fault? Like, I'd like to understand your opinion. Why do you think it was my fault? Hey, Simon. The bit, you know, the bit that's kind of concerning me. It's the same guy from the last race. That's the only bit that concerns me. It's the same guy from the last race. And he did exactly the same thing in the last race. So, do you think he was getting past me then, that side? Do you think he was getting past me then, that side? I don't think he had the opportunity to do it with others. I don't think he was getting. I don't think he caught up with anybody else. Yeah, he didn't catch up with anybody else. The only thing that's like tinging the accident bit is he did exactly the same in the previous race to me. Maybe he's just consistently bad at judging gaps, yeah. Lunch. What can you do? Lunch. I'll save it. Find something to rate. Be back in a couple of hours. Food is real. This is only pixels. You're dead right. You're dead right. Appreciate the input. Let's find somebody to rate. Stick following if you can. Really appreciate it. Costs you nothing. Costs you nothing to follow. Yeah, I hear Barcelona is very crashy now. I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to go grab some lunch. Let's find who's around and who can we raid. Please stick a follow in. I really would appreciate it. And we will we'll catch up with you guys later on. Who is around? See you later. All the very best. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. I'll be back. I'll be back. Maybe 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock-ish. See you then. In the meantime, look after yourselves and look after each other. And if my... Is it doing this thing again? It is. It's not letting me open my OBS window. Why isn't it letting me open my OBS window? That's kind of weird, isn't it? I'll get out of here. All the best. There we go. That's weird. Why was it doing that? It won't let me. Hey, Kareem. Kareem, we're not going to be on that channel from Monday. Is it because that's running? I don't know why it's doing this. I'll see you later. All the very best. Bye for now. Actually, no, I can't do it. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye for now.